Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hoosiers will kick this away to get us going here. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the first swing today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. First and 10 play coming up. Dropping back, it's Sayan. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That's caught. It's Tate. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. He'll throw it now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
In the red area, it's Jackson. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Second down after that short completion. Out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A real shot here to answer that opening drive score with one of your own, but the sack here on third down now really hurts your momentum. What decision do you come up with here on fourth down after giving up that sack?
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the single back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
A field goal will make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. He's got it near the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
That makes the score Ohio State 14, Indiana 0.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And one final play before the end of the quarter. We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Throwing off play action. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Pulls it in. It's Cooper. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Catch made by the tight end. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick it.
It's a fumble, and the defense comes up with the football.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air. It's Mendoza. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Hoosiers will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Ohio State offense will take over.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Peoples. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Sayan. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the 1st down. Let's move the sticks.
Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
21, Indiana, 0.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the Hoosiers come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Becker. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
The shotgun handoff here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Complete to the wideout. Tackle on the play.
The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Pass caught. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. That ball snagged for a completion. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's a good coverage there.
Will take over 1st and 10.
So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. They start the drive with a big throw to the right. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. With the catch, it's Cooper.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Runs through the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. And the Hoosiers pick up enough for a first down. To throw, it's Mendoza. It's a short completion to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. But when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Short pass finds the tight end. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down for the offense.
First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Sayin. Locates the tight end, it's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State 35, Indiana 7.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Using his legs, it's Hemby. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. That's reeled in. It's Hemby. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Designed quarterback run. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
As the first down is still going. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. The important 3rd down play coming up. The tight end tries to muscle his way to a first down. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes churn out another first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle.
42, Indiana 7.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Dump off caught by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Muscles past the defender. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now threatening with a first and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Pounding away with the run game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The sure hands. It's Peoples. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And here's the handoff. Jukes to get free. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. Past the 10. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And tackled there by the defense. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Indiana 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Becker. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Grab behind the line. It's Cooper. And he will be stuffed for no gain. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Hoosiers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Players are down the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Key narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off. Key narration volume set to 100.